So good morning, GP. How are we? You know me, doing two things at once might be a little bit difficult. So as I'm distracted, letting members in, admitting them from the digital waiting room, so to speak. Forgive my pauses in speech, etc. Okay, guys. So you noticed a couple announcements. Number one, the meeting as usual, but also I had posted an announcement about a Google document that you could edit, and a few of you did send invitations to edit. Perhaps maybe I should not have actually posted that announcement last night and instead waited until this class period before I could explain, because I think several of you were thinking maybe that it was an individual sign-up sheet for your presentation, which means that last week, the video of which you can see on the YouTube channel to show what I'm saying, I evidently miscommunicated what would happen with that. Today you were supposed to have, let's go over. You were supposed to have your final transcript draft for your presentation turned in to turn it in via Canvas, and you were supposed to have your PowerPoint turned into Canvas. That due time was 10 a.m. And hopefully now that's behind you. You have that ready. You know how long it's going to take you to do it. You're comfortable with it. You figured out what part of the house you're going to be doing that in, etc. And today, okay, Frank, what's your question, sir?
So I'm done with my presentation and my PowerPoint, but I didn't know how to label them per Cambridge, so I didn't want to turn it in this morning. And so do you want, like, I thought you said it last week, but I couldn't remember. Is it like candidate number, center number?
No, right now, from my understanding, and I don't want to misrepresent how the process is going to go because this is the first time this has ever been done this way. We will keep a file for you, and they're going to request a certain number or of specific candidate numbers. They may request all of them. They're going to do what's called an audit on the marks given. Okay. At that point, we'll just submit what you have. We're not actually traditionally uploading it into the Canvas server the way that we do every spring. When we do that, there's this long string of numbers that are required that you have to save it in the exact format. We're not worried with that this time. This time, just get it, saved. You can just simply, save it as Frank Davis final transcript kind of thing, okay? Because what we're going to do after you've written your reflective paper is I'm going to have you guys actually create a file that has your transcript, that has your paper 2, that has your PowerPoint, and that has your reflective paper and your video, and you're going to keep that file, all right? And we're going to have to figure out a way to transfer that information, and so everyone has that verification, and I'm going to keep the file as well on a hard drive. So that's my plan, which, as you know, over the past month and a half may change in 30 minutes. So, but right now, that's the direction we're headed in, okay?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Ms. Nunley, I don't want to take up too much of your time if you didn't intend on being here the whole time. If you would like to address the class at all, I can give you the floor, or you can just hang out and be a part of it. Doesn't matter to me.
Good morning, guys. I hope everyone is doing okay during this unusual time that we're facing. I hope everybody is maintaining social distancing at the time. And I miss seeing every one of y'all. That's all I got.
That's good enough. That's excellent. Okay, so class, let's readdress this because I got a little distracted. At this point, as far as the presentation portion is concerned, you should have your final transcript. You should have your PowerPoint, and you should be prepared to present that. Now, according to the meeting, as discussed in the meeting last week, which evidently I may have miscommunicated, so let me make it clear. At this point, what I want to happen between now and Wednesday, all right, is for you and your group to, however, whatever platform you've used to contact one another, whether it's through Google or you have a group text or whatever, to discuss what time your entire group would be available that's on that particular Google Sheets document, okay? Many of you have requested permission to edit, and I've given most of you permission. If not, I'll go back and do that. Funny, Jacob. Anyway, if you can get that done by Wednesday, the purpose of it was not for you to individually sign up for a time, because those time slots that are on there, and I think I have them on Mondays for 9:30 and 1. Is that correct? Will, shake your head if that's correct. You hadn't seen it. Got you. But I believe it's 9:30 and 1 as the two times on Monday and Wednesday. And on Tuesday, I have one time slot. And on Friday, I have one time slot. And I do that for a week and a half. And I think that takes care of our groups. Eli, how many groups are in your class period? Is it 4 or 5?
I think it's 5.
Can someone in his class verify that?
5.
Thank you very much. Fourth period, y'all have 4, is that correct?
Yeah, we have 4.
Okay, and then of course we have third period, which is one large group. So that means we need 10 time slots. If I don't have 10.
No, we have 3 groups. We only have 3.
3 groups, okay. So 9 time slots, which I think is what I actually have on there. I don't have to add one then, that's good. Now, my question to you, and I want your input on this, okay? My question to you is whether or not you would like to begin, on Friday and add a time slot there, which is perfectly fine with me, rather than waiting to Monday. That way we can go ahead and get some of this knocked out. Input.
Sounds lit.
Hang on just a moment, guys. The recording. So while someone is checking to see if that problem has been addressed, which it should be, I think I got it fixed. Let me know if I did. And that way everyone can get it turned in. Okay, now the purpose of, to revisit where we were at, the purpose of that period between Monday and Wednesday was for your group to determine which one of those time slots would work best for you. And one of your group members sign up, putting all of your names in the cell that's underneath the date and time. I had asked for input before I paused the recording, input on whether or not you guys would like me to bump up one of the times to Friday, and on the Excel document, and I'd ask for input. What's your input on that, guys? Marley, what do you think about that? Good or bad, leave it like it is, or include Friday?
I think doing Friday would be good.
Yeah. Luis, what do you think? So if that's 2 on Monday, 1 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, 1 on Thursday, and 1 on Friday, and then I include one this upcoming Friday, maybe we can knock it all out in a week. Is that correct? Did I do that right? 1 on Friday, 2 Monday, 1 Tuesday, 2 Wednesday, 1 Thursday, 2 on, no, 1 on Friday. We'll be 1 short. I'll add 2 time slots so that we can knock it out in a week. Sound fair, guys? Good. Okay, so what I need from you, I need you to get your transcript and your PowerPoint uploaded. I need you as a group by Wednesday to have determined, and by the way, everyone doesn't need to sign up in your group, okay? And the sign-in sheet, I'm looking at the messages here. I added a turn-in assignment for the PowerPoint submission, but not the transcript submission, it seems. Is that That sounds like something I would do. So it's not that case in third period and fourth period, correct? Third and fourth period, your transcript is, let me pause the recording for a moment. Okay, so we're back to recording again. So by Wednesday, now Molly, if yours is saying a Turnitin error, is that for the PowerPoint or for the, is that for the PowerPoint or the transcript? Okay, it should be accepting the transcript. I don't know why it wouldn't, because you don't have any files added to the transcript, right? Have you refreshed now since I extended it? Okay. Maybe if you could log out and log back in, Molly, maybe that'll fix it, I hope. What I need from you guys between now and Wednesday, no one individual sign up, please. So if there are several of you who have sent me invitations and I open it up for you, don't sign up just for yourself. Discuss as a group what time all of you can actually participate, in a Zoom meeting. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to include these Zoom meetings, or I'm going to create these Zoom meetings for these times, and it will be a general announcement on it'll be a general announcement on Canvas. So you're going to see several different times there, and you can log on and watch any one of these that you wish, but you're only required, obviously, to log on to your groups, and you have to be there for your group's entire time. That's just the best way that I know how to do this. I'll be adjusting those times today. Please, no one sign up before Wednesday, so that we can look at the schedule together and address any scheduling problems during our Wednesday class normal meeting. Once we begin the presentations, we're not going to have normal class meetings, okay? Because we're going to be doing the Zoom thing with several different presentations, obviously, all the presentations. So Wednesday will be our last time that we actually meet as a class on Zoom until after the presentations. Got it? I think I have covered everything, but I want to make sure. Are there any questions I need to focus on? Is there anything that I've missed? Are there any issues? Google Doc access, since you guys don't have a school Google account or email, it automatically blocks you from being able to access the Google document. So what you will have to do is you'll have to actually try and then send that little request permission to, and then I have to actually actively give you individual permission to access it. Okay, which I'll happily do, but that's how you do that. Further questions? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stop the recording, and we are going to, as usual, I am going to hang around and answer any additional questions that you may have that you did not want to ask in front of everyone else. So your assignment now is to make sure and get those documents uploaded. It is to, as a group, decide which time would fit best and have that decided by Wednesday. Wednesday, we will go over the scheduling and we will make sure that everything works together well and everybody understands when their group is supposed to log on. Okay? So I'm stopping recording. Guys, I want you to know that I love you and I'm praying for you, and I want you to have a wonderful evening. Stay safe. Stay safe. Stop.